Do you normally put cheese in your cornbread? Maybe you don't. A lot of people like to cook, they like to bake, and they like to prepare food. Sometimes they even find themselves in a pinch where they don't have a lot of time to make something, but they still want it to taste good because they know they have people coming. Today, I'm going to show you a cornbread recipe, one that I recently made for a work contest. We had a cornbread cook-off, and while my cornbread did not win, according to the vote counter, Andre McConnell, it did receive votes. Today, I'm going to take you over the ingredients, which have a slight twist, the materials, which are common materials, and thus should make it easy to make, and the steps. I'll take you by step by step. First, I would like to take you over the ingredients. We have an 8.5 ounce of Jiffy corn muffin mix. We have an 11-ounce can of Mexicorn. We have a 4-ounce can of chopped green chilies, 1 cup of pepper jack cheese, shredded, and last but not least, 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of butter. This is melted. Now I'll take you over our materials. These are common materials that people have. First is a glass mixing bowl. It does not need to be glass, something else would work. Then we have this dish. It is about 8 inches across each way and is about 2.5 inches deep. For our utensils, we have 1 spatula and 1 fork. We also have a small dish in which we will melt the butter and toothpicks to test the product when it is done. And then we have canola oil to spray. It is non-stick so that the cornbread will not stick. Now, I will take you through the process step by step. The first thing that you're going to want to do is mix the cornbread mix with the egg and the butter. The butter you will want to melt 2 tablespoons of butter. You'll want to melt that in the microwave or even on the stovetop. But make sure you don't crack the bowl. So you want to watch it to make sure also that the butter doesn't burn. Then you will crack your egg, and it is nice to have a little bag nearby so that you can put the shell in when you're done. Put this in the mixing bowl. Then you will put in your butter. You can use the spatula to make sure you get it all out. Next, you will add the corn, the chopped chilies, and the cheese. It does not matter which order you add these in. First, I'll add the Mexicorn. At this point, I'll go ahead and mix everything up. You want to make sure that all the cornbread mix is wet and that the egg is evenly spread around. You don't want to mix this up too much, as it can make the product tougher, as my mom has told me. Once it is thoroughly mixed up, then you can add the cheese and the chopped green chilies. Again, you might want to use a spatula to make sure you get everything out. Then you will mix it up again. And then once you are done mixing it up, you will transfer it to the bowl after you have sprayed it. In the meantime, you should have had the oven preheating to 400 degrees. Then you will cook the cornbread for about 20 minutes. Then after, you can use a commonly used test to determine if it is done. You'll put the toothpick in, and if it comes out clean, you will know the cornbread is done. But if it comes out with some cornbread on it, some like doughy cornbread, you'll know that you need to bake it some more. At that point, I would bake it probably about 2 minutes more at a time and check it every 2 minutes. Make sure the cornbread is spread evenly around in your pan. And then it is ready to bake. And down here, I have what the final product will look like. So now I've showed you how to make cornbread with easy, simple steps, with ingredients with a slight twist, and with common materials. Now you'll be able to tell people that you have indeed made cornbread with cheese. And even if you don't want to make it now, you can save it in case you're in a pinch sometime later with time. This cornbread can prove helpful. Thank you.